Super good Switch discount deals on the best Switch games, the newest Switch game, and really great, awesome indie games. That's the video. So if that sounds good to you, you are in the right place. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce, and man, oh man, this is a fantastic list, and it kicks off with Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yep, we've already found a really good sale, so hit that like button if you enjoy getting your Switch games for cheap, and let me know in the comments down below which of these sounds good to you, because I'm telling you, fantastic first-party titles, awesome eShop hits, some of my favorite games, and all for the best prices ever. Let's dive in. Now look, we live in the best time. I'm telling you, when I was little, brand new games didn't just go on sale like they do now, and everybody really wants you to play Pokemon Legends Arceus. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines waiting to see if this thing was legit, first off, it is, and second off, Amazon, GameStop, and Walmart all have this for 17% off, down under $50. And this is a game that just came out like a couple days ago. It's awesome, it's well worth your money, and I think it's gonna be one of the top titles that people are excited about in 2022 on Switch, and it's great that it's already under 50. Like, yeah, snatch this up, because I've seen it kind of pop in and out of sale. Amazon, probably the easiest, but you do have GameStop and Walmart as well. Now, there's a couple of the top tier Switch games that are seeing good, significant discounts right now. We're hoping for sequels to Zelda and Mario soon, and you can grab the original Odyssey, if somehow you missed out, for $38.99 at GameStop. It's $39.99 at Best Buy and Target, basically the same price, but getting 33 to 35% off, like one of the coolest Switch games, just works out really well. And if you did miss it, man, like I said, great time to be alive. Breath of the Wild 2, man, really waiting for it. Breath of the Wild 1 is down to $36.91 at Walmart. That's 38% off for a physical copy. Best Buy has it for $38, GameStop for $40, Target for $40. So we're seeing some pretty good deals on these first-party titles, and they're honestly top-tier titles, the best of the best. And if you do have some spare change laying around and you want to make your February more fun, any of these will fill it, with lots of gameplay variety, lots of gameplay hours, and lots of gaming goodness that probably will get even better when the sequels come around, and you will be ready. Now, Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics, it's not as classic as Mario or Zelda, but I think this game is really underrated. It feels like a Wii game, but I mean that in the best way possible, like a Wii Sports type title or a Wii Party, where it's just a bunch of really fun implementations of classic games. It's down 18% to $32.88 at Amazon. And I like this game. I think it's a really fun multiplayer. You can play it online, it's great locally, and it just gives you a chance to kind of do some old-fashioned stuff, but with your Switch, which is pretty darn nifty. Moving to the eShop, you have to get this one. SteamWorld Quest Hand of Gilgamesh is the closest we're getting to my beloved Inscription on Switch. Inscription is the best, and I hope it comes to Switch later this year, but for now, the one that Image Inform did, card, battle, and RPG action with SteamWorld, is just phenomenal. We're seeing the lowest price it's ever been, 65% off, down to $8.74. I promise you, this game is phenomenal. It's fantastic. It took me through a very sick, flu-y type week back when it released, and I'm getting ready to play it again. I love this game so much, and I think you will too. Now, we're also seeing Unpacking, which is a recent release that's got a lot of good praise. 20% off, lowest price ever, down to $15.99. This is more of a Zen type experience where you are unpacking someone's life across different moves, and there's more kind of like subtle storytelling than maybe I thought at first, because you're learning about this person and kind of what they're doing and how their life progresses as they move around throughout the years. Apparently it's super good. I have not played it, but I might pick it up here because it is $4 off its normal $20 price point. Now, Blue Fire. Blue Fire is a game I was a bit blue on when it first launched. I didn't find the movement to be like to my liking, but I know a lot of players did love this game. And it got a lot of very positive reviews as a challenging 3D platformer with a bunch of combat and like a really cool aesthetic, really nice art style, really cool graphics. It runs and plays good on Switch, and I think this would be a nice one to fit into your February. It's $9.99, 50% off, and that is a great price from its usual $20 MSRP. Cyber Shadow, though, I can give my full backing to. I love this game. It's down 30% off to its lowest price ever, $13.99. This is published by Yacht Club Games, one of the only things they've published that's not named Shovel Knight, and it's super good. It's challenging, it's still got that retro feel, it's got really cool power-ups, and I just loved the way this game plays. It's mechanically sound, it brings in nice, more modern elements, it's got great, awesome boss battles, and like if you're gonna pick up one indie on the list, it's it's probably either SteamWorld Quest, or if that seems too slow paced for you, then it's absolutely Cyber Shadow. I love this game, and I think this is a fantastic deal, all right? We also see Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition down to its usual $12.49. That's 75% off. I feel like this game is on sale quite often at this price point, but if you are a fan of more action-oriented RPG adventures, it's a great one. It looks good on Switch, it runs good on Switch, and I do like it a whole lot. I also really like Little Racer. It's a little game for $1.99, 80% off. I wouldn't tell you to pick it up probably at 10 bucks, but at $2, like, it's a fun flick and stick racer, and I think the graphics are kind of cute, and I really did enjoy playing through a few of these levels. It's just kind of a fun diversion, and maybe that's what you need in your February. Now, Summer in Mara is down 60% off to $9.99, and Summer in Mara is a game that had a lot of hype and hope, and then kind of didn't pan out perfectly. Sadly, Summer in Mara is rocking a 59 on Metacritic, which might be too low for some of you. This is like an adventure RPG where you're doing farming, crafting, and exploring, but on like a tropical archipelago. It looks really, really nice. It's relaxing, it's fun, but apparently there's just not a whole lot there that's new or fresh. Apparently it's kind of like endearing, but it has like bad design traits, like poor UI, repetitive gameplay. So I don't know. I'm mentioning it because I know some people were really excited for it, and it does have a nice discount, but that might be a buyer beware. You probably have to be a lot less wary of Paradise Killer, which is down 35% to $12.99. This game did review really well. You got some detective work in a very stylized city, and it's another one that I probably should jump in on. It's very mysterious, and back when it released in September of 2020, some reviews called it one of the best games of the year. With an absolutely bonkers universe, awesome music, and an 81 on Metacritic, I think this is probably a really good investment of your $12.99. Ubisoft, they like Valentine's Day, and they've got a sale of their own celebrating the season of love. They're putting Assassin's Creed The Rebel Collection down 63% to $14.79. That's 2 AC games for the price of less than one. Now, we do have the Ezio Collection releasing later this month on February 17th. That one's going to be 40 bucks, so it's more money, better games, but you know, hey, Rogue and Black Flag are still 2 pretty solid ACs, and for $14, if you want to dive in for the rest of February in the Assassin's Creed franchise, I think these are nice ports. It's good that Ubisoft put them on there. I wish they would put Mario plus Rabbids up soon, but I've heard that might be delayed till 2023. So maybe in the meantime, you can play Monopoly Madness, down 20% to $23.99, the lowest price ever. This is like an active time Monopoly. So it's a lot more like run-around party game brawler than it is real estate simulator. Not many reviews for this one, but the few reviews I did see said it was actually a pretty enjoyable, fun twist on Monopoly, and if you're a fan of that in your family or friend group, then this could be a good time to pick it up. You should pick up Immortals Phoenix Rising if you haven't played it before. They got the Gold Edition, down 75% off to the lowest price ever. That's 25 bucks for the game and everything. This was $100 at launch, and now it's $25. The base game sees a lot of sales, but if you want to grab all the DLC, which is really cool, brings in different characters, different worlds, interesting elements, and all kind of the extras that you got when this game came out, you can get it all for way less than the game, even by itself. It's just a really good deal, 25 bucks if you want to dive headfirst into Immortals. I think this is a great game to prep, or at least, you know, keep you appeased until Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. It's kind of like Ubisoft's take on Breath of the Wild. Really good, really quality, you can't go wrong, and that's a great price for just like a ton of content. Now, if you want to shoot some stuff up, Call of Juarez Gunslinger is a cowboy shooter back from ye old era, a couple generations ago. This is a pretty good game. I played it back when it originally released, I think on 360. It's $7.99, 60% off. It plays pretty good on Switch. It's a nice port, so if you're looking for something in that style, get after it right here on Nintendo Switch. Now, if you want something cheap, Crypt of the Necrodancer is down $3.99. That's 80% off, and this is a really fun rhythm dungeon crawler. It is the predecessor to Cadence of Hyrule. So if you've played Cadence and want to see where it originated, boom. And if you haven't played Cadence and want to maybe get into Cadence, this is a great, easy place to start and see if you like it. The music and soundtrack are awesome. I was even bopping my head, and I'm not that musically inclined, so this is a really, really nice one. Now, another new-ish game is Aspire, Ina's Tale. It's down 33% off to $8.70, the lowest price it's ever been. This is a gorgeous side-scrolling puzzle adventure that I've seen comparisons to like Grease. There is great lighting and great visuals though that I think anyone can appreciate. You've got this tower that you're exploring, meeting some of the characters, and it's not like a perfectly developed game. It ended up getting about a 70 on Metacritic, but it does look like a fun time. It's one of those, like I said, if you like Grease, you like Journey back in the day on Sony platforms, this is like a good traversal, puzzle solving, just beautiful, brilliant looking art style that I think will kind of hook you maybe a little bit emotionally. And yeah, it's that kind of game. And for $8.70, I think that's the right price for that kind of game. Little Nightmares Complete Edition is my kind of game. I've played both of them to completion. I think it's one of the coolest indie series in the modern era, and you can grab the original game for $7.49, 75% off. That's a pretty perfect price for a game that will spook you a little, but not really. Like, it's just creepy. It's like Muppets Gone Berserk in a really weird, awesome world on aboard a ship, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. A cool mystery, a really shocking ending, and in some ways, even though Little Nightmares 2 is the more fleshed out game, Little Nightmares 1 is the more pure game, and I think they kind of hit the mood a bit better. Like, the package just feels more well-rounded. I don't know, it's just great from start to finish. Like, you don't want to put it down. It's an amazing indie. I think everyone should experience one of the Little Nightmares games, and this is a great chance to do that for $7.50. There you have it, a bunch of super sweet sales for your Switch in a slow month. Maybe a great opportunity to grab something if you got a gift card laying around or you're just empty in terms of your backlog. I highly recommend Pokemon Legends with that $10 decrease. That's fantastic. You know I love me some SteamWorld Quest and Cyber Shadow, both phenomenal. I'd give a look to Blue Fire, Unpacking, and of course, Little Nightmares. I might take a flyer on Aspire's Ina's Tale or Paradise Killer, but let me know what you're planning to pick up. You can't go wrong with Immortals either. It's a great set of sales. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you did. Let me know what you're gonna grab, any recommendations for others. Make sure you're staying safe, staying healthy, staying happy, staying positive out there. And until next time, my wonderful people, love you lots. SwitchForce, out.